The date is January 21st, 1996. Close to 10,000 passionate wrestling fans are witness to an unprecedented spectacle at the Royal Rumble as the enigmatic Goldust, adorned in his trademark gold and black attire, challenges Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship. In a moment that will redefine the boundaries of wrestling character work, Goldust's psychological warfare culminates in victory, securing the championship through a combination of cunning and controversy. This victory marked not just a title change, but a transformation in how character complexity could elevate the prestige of wrestling's secondary championship. This is precisely why Goldust ranks number 20 on our list. Dustin Runnels' reimagining of his career through the Goldust character demonstrated the evolving maturity of wrestling storytelling. His victorious pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship against Razor Ramon showcased how tactical cerebral assaults could be as effective as physical dominance. Goldust's androgynous presentation and mind games challenged conventional wrestling narratives, making his championship reign memorable not just for its matches, but for its contribution to wrestling's theatrical evolution. His delivery of the Shattered Dreams became both a finishing move and a metaphor for opponents' championship aspirations. Number 19, Greg the Hammer. Valentine's acquisition of the Intercontinental Championship from Tito Santana in 1984 marked the beginning of a dominant 285-day reign that emphasized technical wrestling excellence. The Hammer brought legitimacy to the title through his hard-hitting style and exceptional mat-based wrestling ability. His figure-4 leglock became synonymous with championship defenses, while his battles with Santana elevated both the title and the concept of wrestling rivalries. Valentine's reign represented the perfect blend of old-school wrestling technique and emerging sports entertainment dynamics. Number 18, Pedro Morales' inaugural reign as Intercontinental Champion in 1980 established an unprecedented standard of excellence, lending gravitas to the newly created title through his status as a former Federation champion. His seminal battles with Don Morocco, particularly their masterfully crafted narratives in Madison Square Garden, demonstrated the championship's potential to transcend its theoretical position in the hierarchy and emerge as a coveted prize worthy of main event luminaries. The legitimacy Morales bestowed upon the championship through his technical virtuosity and authentic connection with audiences would resonate through subsequent decades of professional wrestling history. Number 17, Kevin Nash's transformation into Diesel coincided with his rise to Intercontinental Championship glory. His victory over Razor Ramon in 1994 represented the emergence of a new archetype in professional wrestling, the mobile big man. Diesel's reign served as a precursor to his eventual championship success, demonstrating how the Intercontinental title could function as a stepping stone to greater achievements. His power-based offense and imposing presence redefined expectations for heavyweight competitors. Number 16, Don Morocco's 2 reigns as Intercontinental Champion in the early 1980s established many of the heel tactics that would become standard for future champions. His battles with Pedro Morales set new standards for championship program intensity. The Magnificent One brought a unique combination of power moves and psychological manipulation to his matches. His famous beach segments with Captain Lou Albano added entertainment value to the championship's presentation, proving that personality could be as important as wrestling ability. Number 15, Tito Santana's 2 Intercontinental Championship reigns demonstrated the importance of consistent excellence. His initial victory over Don Morocco in 1984 produced one of the most emotionally resonant moments in championship history. Santana's ability to connect with audiences while delivering technical wrestling masterpieces made him the perfect champion for the mid-1980s expansion era. His finishing move, the flying forearm, became one of the most respected finishers in championship defense history. Number 14, Triple H's Intercontinental Championship victory in 1996 marked the beginning of his evolution into wrestling royalty. His technical proficiency and emerging character work during this period laid the groundwork for his future main event success. The championship reign served as a proving ground for his eventual transformation into one of wrestling's most significant figures. His matches during this period demonstrated an early mastery of psychology that would define his later career. Number 13, The Rock's Intercontinental Championship reigns marked the emergence of one of wrestling's most charismatic figures. His victory over Triple H established him as more than just a third-generation competitor. During his championship tenure, The Rock's verbal skills and in-ring magnetism transformed every defense into must-see television. His ladder match with Triple H exemplified how the championship could elevate emerging talent into superstardom. The title became a vehicle for The Rock's personality to fully emerge into a global phenomenon. Number 12, Stone Cold Steve Austin's Intercontinental Championship reign in 1997 occurred during his crucial evolution into Stone Cold. His victory at SummerSlam against Owen Hart came at a significant physical cost, but demonstrated his unmatched tenacity. The championship served as a transitional element in Austin's rise to unprecedented popularity. His defenses incorporated the intensity and anti-authority attitude that would eventually revolutionize professional wrestling. Number 11, Honky Tonk Man, the longest-reigning Intercontinental Champion in Federation history, secured his place through cunning rather than dominance. His upset victory over Ricky Steamboat in 1987 began a 454-day reign defined by opportunistic victories and clever escapes. The Honky Tonk Man's ability to retain the championship through various means demonstrated the importance of character work in championship storytelling. His eventual loss to the Ultimate Warrior remains one of wrestling's most memorable moments. Number 10, the British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith's Intercontinental Championship victory at SummerSlam 1992 represents perhaps the title's finest hour. His triumph over Bret Hart in London's Wembley Stadium created an unmatched atmosphere of emotion and athletic excellence. Bulldog's power-based offense, combined with surprising agility, made his championship defenses uniquely compelling. His reign demonstrated how personal storylines could elevate championship matches into cultural moments. Number 9, Rowdy Piper's Intercontinental Championship victory at the Royal Rumble 1992 filled a crucial gap in his legendary career. Despite his status as one of wrestling's greatest personalities, this marked his first singles championship in the Federation. His reign brought unprecedented charisma and intensity to championship defenses. Piper's ability to blend comedy with serious athletic competition made his tenure uniquely memorable. Number 8, Shawn Michaels' Intercontinental Championship reigns marked his evolution into the showstopper. The championship became a vehicle for Michaels to showcase his unparalleled athleticism and developing character work. His defenses established new standards for in-ring performance and storytelling complexity. Number 7, Curt Hennig's portrayal of Mr. Perfect brought technical excellence to the Intercontinental Championship. His initial victory in 1990 established a new standard for in-ring performance. Perfect's championship defenses demonstrated an unmatched attention to detail and psychology. His ability to make every movement look flawless elevated the championship's prestige through pure wrestling artistry. The Perfect Plex became synonymous with championship brilliance. Number 6, Bret Hart's Intercontinental Championship tenure exemplified technical wrestling mastery. His series of matches with Mr. Perfect defined greatness in professional wrestling. The Hitman brought scientific precision to championship defenses, establishing the title as a workers' championship. His programs, particularly with British Bulldog at SummerSlam 1992, produced matches that transcended the championship's secondary status. Hart's reign proved crucial in establishing the modern wrestling style. Number 5, Scott Hall's portrayal of Razor Ramon brought an unprecedented cool factor to the Intercontinental Championship. His 4 reigns established him as the quintessential champion of the mid-1990s. Razor's WrestleMania 10 ladder match with Shawn Michaels elevated both the championship and the concept of specialty matches. His combination of power moves and swagger made every defense feel significant. Number 4, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's Intercontinental Championship victory over Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3 remains one of wrestling's greatest matches. His technical precision and timing brought pure wrestling supremacy to the title. The Dragon's reign emphasized athletic competition over character work, establishing a template for future champions. His defenses demonstrated how classical wrestling psychology could draw massive audience investment. Number 3, Ravishing Rick Rude's Intercontinental Championship victory over the Ultimate Warrior demonstrated the importance of heel mentality. Perhaps one of wrestling's most underrated figures of all time, Rude's character work and technical ability created perfectly balanced championship defenses. The Rude Awakening became one of the most protected finishing moves in championship history. His ability to draw genuine hatred while delivering wrestling classics, made every defense memorable. Number 2, the Ultimate Warrior's Intercontinental Championship victory over the Honky Tonk Man in 30 seconds shocked the wrestling world. His high-energy style and otherworldly character brought new excitement to the federation. The Intercontinental belt served as a proving ground for his eventual championship success. Warrior's reign demonstrated how pure charisma could overcome technical limitations. Number 1, Macho Man Randy Savage's Intercontinental Championship reign defined the title's golden era. His victory over Tito Santana in 1986 began a legendary run that emphasized both technical excellence and character development. The Macho Man's attention to detail and match planning brought unprecedented showmanship and mastery to the belt. His WrestleMania 3 loss to Steamboat remains the standard against which all Intercontinental Championship matches are judged. Savage proved that the Intercontinental Championship could produce matches worthy of the main event. And what about Savage's tag team performances? Fans often forget that he was a part of the Mega Powers alongside Hulk Hogan, an alliance that ultimately led to a mega meltdown. If you want to see the full story behind this iconic tag team, then go ahead and click the thumbnail appearing on your screen right now, and I will meet you there momentarily. Thank you for watching.